Hello everyone. Welcome back to our channel, Canada Immigration. We hope you're doing great. Well, in this, we'll talk about the huge impact of new rules on Canada Study Visa 2024 and future pathways. So, to get all the information, pay attention and watch the video through to the end. Please hit like and subscribe, and don't forget to push the notification bell for upcoming episodes. So, without any further delay, let's jump into the video. The huge impact of new rules on Canada Study Visa 2024. In the ever-evolving landscape of international education, Canada has been a sought-after destination for students worldwide. However, the year 2024 brings forth significant changes to the Canadian study visa regulations, ushering in a new era of complexity and considerations for prospective students. Introduction to key concerns. As the new rules come into effect, students find themselves grappling with a myriad of questions and uncertainties. One prevalent concern is the eligibility of a 2-year post-bachelor diploma for the Post-Graduation Work Permit, PGWP. Additionally, confusion arises around the classification of colleges as public, private, or affiliated, impacting the prospect of obtaining a work permit. Navigating the cap and impact on current students. One of the primary changes is the introduction of a cap on the number of study permits issued. As of January 2024, a cap of 300,000 study permits has been implemented. This cap raises questions about its impact on those who have already secured a study visa or are currently studying in Canada. The clarification is essential. The cap does not retroactively affect those who already have study permits. However, for new applicants, particularly in the post-cap era, a stronger profile becomes paramount. Understanding changes in college affiliation and work permits. A significant shift in regulations pertains to the affiliation of private colleges with public ones. Previously, even private colleges affiliated with public institutions could grant students eligibility for post-graduation work permits. However, starting from September 1, 2024, this will no longer be the case. Students enrolled in private colleges affiliated through curriculum licensing agreements will no longer be eligible for post-graduation work permits. It's crucial to emphasize that this change applies to enrollments starting from September 1, 2024, onwards. Clarifying campus classification and spousal applications. The confusion around campus classification, whether a campus is public, private, or affiliated, has left many students seeking clarity. Determining this information is vital, and it can often be found on the official website of the respective college. Additionally, the physical campus visited by a student may not necessarily dictate its classification. It is essential to ascertain the main campus's status to determine the eligibility for post-graduation work permits. Addressing duration of work permits and other queries. Another common query involves the duration of work permits, especially if a student can obtain a 3-year permit. Quick clarification is provided. Post-graduation work permits are typically determined based on the length of the program completed. As for spousal applications, students often seek clarity on whether their spouse can apply. This aspect depends on the nature of the program, whether it is a postgraduate certificate course or a diploma course. Understanding campus classifications, public versus private. Determining whether a campus is public or private holds paramount importance in the visa application process. Canada's government has made it clear that the physical campus where a student is studying must be a public college. To confirm this, students are advised to visit the official website of their institution. If uncertainty persists, seeking clarification through email about the public or public-private partnership status is recommended. Impactful change. No spousal open work permit for undergraduate courses. A monumental change that significantly affects students and their spouses is the restriction on spousal open work permits for those pursuing undergraduate courses. While the full details of this change are yet to be announced, it is known that students undertaking undergraduate studies after completing Class 12 will not be eligible for spousal open work permits. This change emphasizes the importance of the course's nature in determining spousal work permit eligibility. Navigating spousal open work permits for graduate courses. For those pursuing master's or PhD programs, the eligibility for spousal open work permits remains intact. However, the duration of the work permit is no longer solely based on the course's length. Instead, it is contingent on the nature of the course. This change underscores the need for students to consider the type of course they are undertaking when assessing spousal open work permit eligibility. Addressing questions about spouses' eligibility, already studying versus yet to arrive. Students already studying in Canada can apply for spousal open work permits without any impact on their eligibility. However, for those yet to arrive, the eligibility depends on the nature and duration of their chosen course. It is crucial to align spousal work permit applications with the course undertaken to ensure a smooth application process. Clarifying work permit duration for short courses, a positive change. Amidst the challenging alterations, a positive change surfaces for students undertaking shorter courses. Even for programs lasting less than 2 years, students can now qualify for a work permit lasting up to 3 years. This change applies to one-year master's programs, providing students with extended post-graduation work opportunities. Anticipating future pathways to permanent residency, a game-changing announcement. A groundbreaking announcement with transformative potential is outlined on Canada's official website. In the coming months, the government plans to introduce clear pathways to permanent residency for students with in-demand skills. This development opens up new possibilities for students seeking long-term settlement in Canada, emphasizing the importance of acquiring skills aligned with the country's demand. Province-based cap, understanding quotas and institutional designation. An additional layer of complexity comes with the province-based cap, where each province has its own quota for accepting students. Designated learning institutions, DLIs, including colleges and universities, fall under these provincial quotas. It is essential for students to be aware of these quotas and choose DLIs accordingly for a smoother application process. Understanding the historical challenges, the need for changes. Previously, the Canadian education system faced challenges with colleges admitting numerous students, subsequent deferrals, and manipulative practices leading to a surplus of employed students. The introduction of the Comprehensive Accountability Framework, CAF, aims to address these issues, creating a more streamlined and accountable process. Provincial quotas and attestation letters, decoding the requirements. To manage the influx of students, each province has been assigned quotas for designated learning institutions, DLIs, including both colleges and universities. Every DLI will be allocated a specific number of students they can admit. The key document in this process is the attestation letter, which verifies a student's enrollment and compliance with the designated institution's regulations. Contrary to a comment suggesting exceptions, it is crucial to clarify that every student, without exceptions, will require an attestation letter for their study permit application. The provinces have until March 2024 to devise and implement the process for providing these attestation letters. Post-graduation work permits, clarifying eligibility and duration. A common question pertains to the eligibility for post-graduation work permits, PGWP, specifically in the context of a 2-year post-bachelor diploma. The clarity here is that students will be eligible for PGWP based on the duration and nature of their course, not restricted by the level of the qualification. Therefore, students undertaking various courses, including diplomas, certificates, and degrees, can qualify for PGWP. Spousal applications, restrictions and future developments. For students currently enrolled in diploma courses in Canada, there are restrictions on spousal open work permits. However, further details about this restriction and any potential exceptions are yet to be announced. It is essential to stay updated on official announcements to understand the implications and potential pathways for spousal work permits. Impact of caps on application scrutiny, implications for students. The introduction of caps has raised concerns about increased scrutiny in the application process. While the cap may not directly impact the students negatively, it does mean that the approval process might be more stringent due to the limited quota available. A strong profile becomes crucial in ensuring a smoother visa approval process. IELTS after 12th, navigating the entry process. Addressing concerns about eligibility based on completing the IELTS after 12th grade, it is clarified that anyone can apply for a study permit after completing the required qualifications. However, the emphasis is on relevance and ensuring that one's skills align with the in-demand sectors in Canada for a more settled life. Anticipating future pathways to permanent residency, positive developments ahead. The most promising aspect amid these changes is the announcement regarding upcoming pathways to permanent residency. The focus is on providing clear routes for students with in-demand skills to transition seamlessly from studying to permanent residency. This development underscores the importance of choosing courses aligned with Canada's skill needs. In conclusion, navigating the evolving landscape of Canada's study visa requires a comprehensive understanding of the changes, deadlines, and requirements. Staying informed, preparing strong profiles, and anticipating further announcements are essential steps for students aspiring to embark on this educational and immigration journey. That is all for today. In this video, what are your thoughts on this? Please let us know in the comments section below. Thanks for watching the entire video. Hopefully, the information is useful to you. See you later, in the next episode. Till then, take care.